you will see what are the signs and symptoms of head injury. हेड इंजरी के क्या क्लिनिकल मैनिफेस्टेशंस होते हैं? क्लिनिकल मैनिफेस्टेशंस, व्हाट आर द क्लिनिकल मैनिफेस्टेशंस ऑफ हेड इंजरी? जो इसके साइन एंड सिम्टम्स होते हैं, दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन द टाइप ऑफ इंजरी. फर्स्ट, टाइप ऑफ इंजरी, दैट मीन्स कि इंजरी कौन सी है, इंजरी एक्सटर्नल है या इंटरनल है. इट इज सीवियरिटी, and it is location on the head and the brain inside. जो इसकी साइन एंड सिम्टम्स है वो डिपेंड होते हैं ऑन द टाइप ऑफ द इंजरी, इट इज सीवियरिटी, इट्स लोकेशन ऑन द हेड एंड द ब्रेन इनसाइड. जो चाइल्ड होता है यूजुअली इसके जो न्यूरोलॉजिकल सिम्टम्स होते हैं दैट इंक्लूड्स passing out, headache, dizziness, nausea and vomiting, confusion, difficulty in walking, slurred speech, amnesia. Most common neurological symptoms in the child are passing out. Passing out means loss of consciousness. Headache, dizziness होती है चिल्ड्रंस में, nausea and vomiting, confusion, difficulty in walking, slurred speech, amnesia. Amnesia हम किसको बोलते हैं? This is the loss of memory. Also, another symptoms of head injury includes poor coordination, or we can say there is poor balance, irrational behavior, convulsions, numbness or weakness of part of the body that is involved. In addition, these are the neurological symptoms. In additional physical signs that can include physical symptoms. These are the neurological symptoms. Now you will see some physical symptoms that includes bump, bruise or cut on the head. This is the physical symptom. Bump होता है या bruise, as you know, now bruise mark, this is a red or purplish mark on the skin. Visible dent at the site of impact. Also some physical characteristics. Black or blue discoloration around the eyes or behind ears. ब्लैक और ब्लू डिस्कलरेशन होता है कहाँ पे? अराउंड द ईयर, आइज के अराउंड और बिहाइंड द ईयर्स. Clear fluid oozing from the nose. Also, clear fluid oozing from nose. This may be clear fluid that bathes the, or clear fluid जो है that bathes the brain leaking through a skull fracture near the nose. So clear fluid oozing from the nose. Also, a bulging soft spot between the skull bones in an infant. Between the skull bones, that is between the fontanelle. Bulging soft spot in the infants. These are some physical characteristics, physical signs and symptoms that are found in head injury. Now you will see how head injury is diagnosed, how it is diagnosed or how it is investigated. Investigations of head injury. हेड इंजरी को कैसे डायग्नोज किया जाता है? फर्स्टली आप लोग देखोगे वन ऑफ द फर्स्ट वे जो डॉक्टर एसेस करते हैं हेड इंजरी के लिए, दैट इज विद द एसेस हेड इंजरी विद असेसमेंट. दैट इज द असेसमेंट. असेसमेंट में क्या किया जाता है? हेड इंजरी को एसेस किया जाता है विद द GCS scale. The GCS scale. What is GCS scale? This is the Glasgow Coma scale. असेसमेंट किया जाता है हेड इंजरी. हम एसेस करते हैं, जो डॉक्टर्स होते हैं वो एसेस करते हैं हेड इंजरी को किससे? विद द GCS स्केल से. GCS स्केल मींस ग्लासगो कोमा स्केल से. जो ये GCS स्केल है, इट इज 15 point test that assesses the mental status. Also, head injury जो है that is also examined by signs of trauma से, by sign and symptoms, usually by signs of trauma, including bruising and swelling. जो डॉक्टर्स होते हैं वो एग्जामिन करते हैं, लुक करते हैं फॉर साइंस ऑफ ट्रामा से, इंक्लूडिंग ब्रूजिंग एंड स्वेलिंग. Also, neurological examination is done for head injury. During neurological examination, जो डॉक्टर्स होते हैं that will evaluate the nerve function, by assessing the muscle control and strength, also eye movement, sensation, and among other things. Most important is the imaging tests that are commonly used to diagnose head injuries. Imaging tests, these are commonly used to diagnose head injuries. This includes firstly CT scan. CT scan, this helps us to look for fractures, evidence of bleeding and clotting, brain swelling, and any other structural damage. As you know, जो CT scans होते हैं that are fast and accurate, so they are typically the first type of imaging. Also, CT scan के बावजूद you may also receive an MRI scan. MRI scan जो है, this offers a more detailed view of the brain. Detailed view of brain. An MRI scan will usually only be ordered once you are in stable condition. These are the some imaging tests for the diagnosis of head injury. Thank you. This concludes the topic.